Right now, Governor Gavin Newsom is meeting with city and county leaders to urge them to step up their response to homelessness.
Today's meeting comes 2 weeks after the governor rejected the mayor's proposed plans to address the ongoing crisis and blocked $1 billion in state funding for those projects because the governor said the proposals were not aggressive enough.
KCRA 3's Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us live now. So Ashley, what's happening at this time?
Lisa and Ty, this is basically an intervention happening here in downtown Sacramento as Governor Gavin Newsom is meeting with multiple city and county leaders to discuss their homelessness plans, because essentially all together they would have resulted in about 2% reduction in homelessness across the state. So the governor is convening this whole group here today. Now this meeting started at around 2 o'clock, and it was only supposed to last until 3, but ended up now we're 2 hours into this meeting, and it's unclear if it's even wrapping up at this point.
And Ashley, what exactly is getting accomplished in the hour or so long that they were meeting? So from the governor's office perspective, this meeting was meant to get everyone on the same page and to get that money that you both mentioned moving. So in essence, the goal for the governor's side here was to get all of the stakeholders to agree to sign a letter that was basically sent to them earlier this month, just asking them to commit to stepping up in their response to homelessness, getting more aggressive, using some state guidelines and best practices, and agreeing to that. And if they agree, they get the funds. But so long as let me back up, sorry. So this funding is part of a grant program that the state set up in 2018. The funding that was held up was about $1 billion, and there is another round of funding, a fourth round of funding that the applications are due for in about 2 weeks. Cities and counties need to present and propose more aggressive plans in order to get the funding moving for this first round. I know that's complicated, but basically the overall message from the governor is to step it up. Yeah, you broke that down really well, and yeah, I understand what you're saying. So do you know, Ashley, how many local jurisdictions have signed that agreement, and then what happens if they don't sign it? Right, we know 21 local jurisdictions signed. We don't know exactly who. In fact, Mayor Darrell Steinberg's spokesperson is here. I asked if Sacramento was on that list. He wouldn't say just yet. He's waiting for the meeting to end to say what exactly the next steps are for Sacramento County specifically, Sacramento City also. But in terms of what happens if they don't sign, the governor's office basically said that the money is at risk. All right. A lot to consider. Ashley Zavala live for us in Sacramento.
And actually,
no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Thank you.
No, go ahead.
Okay, Lisa and Di, I'm so sorry. Before I let you go, I just want to give you a sense of how this meeting is going, because we have seen some reactions. We saw LA County Supervisor Holly Mitchell actually just walk out a little bit ago. I asked her really quickly how'd it go. She said it went very well. But I want to pull up a statement for you from the California Association of Counties that sent out a statement basically indicating that this meeting may not be going as some had hoped. Now that statement says, and give me a moment while I pull it up here. The statement says that essentially I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So we can read that for you.
Yeah, it says without a clear comprehensive strategy.
Without a clear comprehensive strategy and sustainable funding, we'll keep spinning in circles, ending right back where we started or worse. We can't fix an ongoing crisis with one-time commitments. Progress requires clear state, county, and city roles aligned with sustainable, equitable funding. We need to get out of our own way and work together. Now, this is actually surprising because this very group was very on board with this meeting happening and agreed that everyone needed to step up. So this statement is a bit surprising, but we are sticking here. Still no sign of this meeting ending, but we will get reaction as soon as it's over.
Well, hopefully hopefully they can over time define what step up means, and we can get a plan in place. Ashley, thank you.